Welcome to Nursing 444. The title of this course is Global Focused Nursing Care. I am Dr. LoriDollSpeck, your professor for this course. I am excited to teach this course this semester, and I hope you are equally as excited to take this course. This week, I would like you to review your syllabus in detail. Please read the course description and the course objectives. A major focus of this course is for you to critically think about and discuss health and nursing care in a global environment. You may never have thought a lot about global nursing, so this may be your first time. We tend to focus on nursing in the unit that we work on, in the clinic that we work in the community that we work in. Emphasis will be placed on helping to improve the health of vulnerable populations. The course objectives focus on cultural diversity, improvement of global health, interprofessional communication and collaboration, equity and social justice, and the allocation of health care resources. As you read through the syllabus this week, you will see that the biggest assignment in this course is a group project. You will be working in groups of 5 or 6 students to present a case study from the Upval and Leffers textbook. This week, Project Update 1 is due. First, I would like you to look and see who is in your group. Look under the Group Assignment tab in Canvas. And then introduce yourself to your group members so everybody gets to learn who you are. Next, read your assigned case study, and you'll find those at the end of the chapters. Write a brief outline of the group project, and begin to find other references that pertain to your case study. These may include other textbooks and nursing journals. Then begin to discuss in your group how you will divide up the work each week. So think about who is going to do what, who is best at doing what, and start to get some of that organized. As you look ahead at the group project, you see that you also will need to find a video that pertains to your presentation for week 3. And a group presentation is due week 6. You may begin to think about finding a video that pertains to your case study, and you can start working on your presentation as you have time. Some of the groups like to start working on their PowerPoints as they do each project update. So do that as you have time. You also will have project updates due weeks 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the purpose of these group project updates is to keep you on task so that by week 6 you're ready for your presentation. Make sure that you're able to log into your VoiceThread account, and you'll see instructions in Canvas on how to do that. If you can't log in, please let me know as soon as possible. This week you will be reading chapters 1 and 2 in the Upval and Leffers book, as well as chapter 12 in the Pender, Murdaugh, and Parsons book. You do not need to read all of the case studies at the end of each chapter in the Upval and Leffers book. Personally, I think those are some of the most interesting parts of the chapters, but many of those case studies will be assigned for your group projects. You have 2 threaded discussion questions this week. The first one asks you to define global health in your own words. Please don't use definitions word for word that you find in our textbooks or other sources. Really think about what global health means to you, and then identify another student in the class, look at their definition and see why you like that one the best and why. You also will be writing about global health issues and global health disparities as part of this threaded discussion question. The second question asks you to discuss the Sustainable Developmental Goals. The Millennium Development Goals are listed in the introduction of the Upval and Leffers book. The target date for these goals was 2015. So as those goals came to an end, then the United Nations ushered in the Sustainable Development Goals. So these have a target date of 2030. So these are the newest goals, so you'll need to look these up online. You're not going to find those in our textbook. So let's look briefly at your readings for this week. Upval and Leffers, Chapter 1 is entitled Selecting and Negotiating Partnerships for Collaboration. The authors suggest two priority roles for nurses in global health. 1, advocacy, and 2, healing and alleviating suffering through caring. I would surmise that you are all very familiar with your roles, since you are currently performing these roles daily in your own nursing practice. Nurses have a social responsibility to address issues affecting the health of the world's people. Global health nursing is not practiced in isolation, but rather is realized only through partnership and mutual learning. As you see, the subtitle of this book is Building and Sustaining Partnerships. Each of the case studies that your groups are presenting discusses partnerships between nurses and other interprofessional teams in various countries. Nurses partner with others to promote health, prevent illness, and care for individuals and populations. Partnerships include mutual trust, communication, a shared vision, and commitment. Chapter 2 is entitled Nursing and Visiting Organization Factors. Nurses seeking opportunities for global health experiences demonstrate particular personal characteristics that include curiosity, a willingness to serve and extend compassion to others, flexibility, and the love of adventure. Several best practices for partnerships are listed in this reading. The most successful partnerships ensure mutual and equal benefits for all partners, consider local needs and priorities, provide an opportunity for long-term relationships, promote transparency, contain clear goals, expectations, and responsibilities, encourage communication, monitor cost and benefits, and establish a feedback method. Chapter 12 in the Pender, Murdaugh, and Parsons book ties closely to these global health principles we are looking at, also in the Upval and Leffers book. This chapter is entitled Health Promotion in Vulnerable Populations. Vulnerable populations are diverse groups of individuals who are at greatest risk for poor health outcomes. They are more likely to develop health problems, have worse health outcomes, and have fewer resources to improve their conditions. Most or all of the case studies that you are presenting involve vulnerable populations. This chapter also discusses approaches to address health inequities in diverse populations. The goal for global health is health equity, which can be achieved by empowering individuals and communities. The authors further discuss skills nurses need for cultural competence and for promoting health literacy. Nurses are well positioned to take a leadership role in designing and implementing culturally competent health promotion programs to promote health for vulnerable populations around the world. I hope you find these first readings and course activities interesting and thought-provoking. Certainly, if any of you have any questions, you can message me through virtual office, or you can email me or call me, and you see those contact numbers on the syllabus. Have a good week. Thanks.